Hey, what's up, guys? Robbie here. Welcome back to another Brawl Talk reaction video. I would have had a little extra, like about 5 more minutes to talk about my predictions for this Brawl Talk, but I was having a couple issues with my laptop right before. I lost my video capture device audio, and then I got it back. It was acting up, so I had to restart my laptop twice to get it sorted out. So I'm gonna try rattle through my predictions. Gus, Pam, Willow, Griff, and Kenji, they're all getting hypercharges. The first three we kind of know about because they're already in the game. Griff and Kenji, people spotted in the Brawl P2W video that Griff and Kenji had hypercharges in those, and yeah, I'm hoping. As for any other hypercharges, I'm really hoping that like Larry and Lori and Draco might be getting get hypercharges. Well, I mean, instead of getting a new rarity, I'm not sure what that entails. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I do apologize if this is way too loud. Let me I did not mean to mute that. Turn it down a bit for the time being. I don't know why this thing's so loud. It's not even that loud than the thing I'm watching, it's just the thing on my OBS. Other predictions, I'm really hoping Clancy gets a new skin in this update, because he has yet to get a new skin since his release. I mean an actual skin. True silver, true gold skins they don't count. So yeah. I mean, people are wanting Griff to get a new skin, so maybe he'll get a new skin. Hopefully, we shall see. And I did see the brawler on the thumbnail. I have a feeling that might be the third member of the Swamp of Love trio, possibly. I don't know what the second brawler could be. I did see on Instagram that one of the seasons for his update might be related to Kenji, so maybe we might get a second member for his group. Who knows? But we shall see. We are about to go live now.
Brawl Talk, it's a big one. A brand new Brawler rarity.
Hello.
Kaze, a deadly ninja and Kenji's wife. The battle for Katana Kingdom, a huge 4-part event. A Brawl MOBA, 8 hypercharges, a terrible karaoke singer, a free gift, new skins, new game modes, and more.
There's something different about this Brawl Talk.
No, Danny.
I have no idea what it is, but let's get Paula in to help us out.
Hi,
It's
Paula.
good to be back. Let's kick this off by
I didn't
announcing
mind she
the
was
brand
a
new
Paula
Brawler
in one of the
rarity,
thumbnails for this,
Ultra Legendary.
For this,
And the first Ultra Legendary Brawler, Kaze. All Ultra Legendary Brawlers will have something unique and special about them, and Kaze is no exception. She's actually 2 brawlers in one.
Kaze was raised to be a living ninja weapon by her parents, but she always wanted to be a geisha. When she met Kenji, she escaped to open their restaurant in Star Park.
Kaze lives her life as a geisha. However, you can change into the ninja aspect in-game, unleashing her deadly skills.
You can switch between her 2 aspects instantly, just like me in social situations.
In her geisha aspect, she wields bladed fence and will dash forward to attack from up close. In her ninja aspect, she throws deadly shuriken from afar, dealing more damage to closer targets.
So let's dive into her geisha aspect. Kaze has a unique main attack, which has a strike spot. If you can hit an enemy inside this strike spot, you deal extra damage and trigger certain abilities.
Her super is Fan Storm, which covers an area, reducing visibility for those trapped inside and damaging them if they try to leave.
Her star powers make her even more efficient. She slows any enemy hit in a weak spot, or she can remove ammo from brawlers caught in her fan storm.
Her gadgets give bonuses to her ninja aspect, giving increased movement speed after switching or invisibility. visibility.
Kaze's ninja aspect skills allow you to take out multiple enemies at once.
Her ninja aspect super dashes Kaze through enemies, marking them. Marked enemies then take damage after a few seconds, just like the movies.
You will never defeat me. Omae wa shinderu.
That's
Nani?
from last year.
The first star power causes marked enemies to deal area damage to other enemies when defeated. Her second star power gives all effects triggered when changing to the ninja aspect a 50% longer duration.
Her ninja gadgets provide bonuses to her geisha aspect when switching, with one healing and the other performing a dash, which is perfect when you need to move like the wind and escape.
Are you saying we'll have to unlock 4 star powers, 4 gadgets, and 2 hypercharges? Greedy Cell?
No, silly. If you unlock them for one aspect, they are unlocked for the other.
Yes, you heard that right. Kaze is releasing with 2 hypercharges, one for each of her aspects. Catch them later in the hypercharge section.
Guys, you said this was gonna be a quick one, and I'm late for my squad busting appointment. I have to go. Adios.
Hurry up on that update
We are
already.
kicking off the month of May with a massive 4-part event, the Battle for Katana Kingdom.
That's right.
Oh my
Ryan.
god, it's Ryan from the Brawl Stars.
Oh, yay! Great. Hi, Ryan.
This event is packed with rewards, from incredible new skins like this hypercharged Oni Kenji to special powers, other cosmetics, and currency. The event takes place over 4 weeks, and each week a new chapter will unlock with new game modes and more.
The battle for Katana Kingdom starts when Kenji tries out a new sushi recipe. But there's something off about the sushi. Eating it gives brawlers Wasabi power!
Ugh, this is the worst power I've ever had. The only power this has is to make my eyes bleed.
Luckily, the Brawlers Wasabi powers are way better. There are 60 in total with 4 flavors that show how
mutations
nuts
of
they're
hope,
going to be.
There are 20 hot powers, 15 extra hot powers, 15 crazy hot powers, and finally 10 inferno powers.
Like Stu's Nitro Boost of Destruction, where it shoots every time it boosts.
Here is Shelly's upgraded super, which
What?
fires further in all
That is
directions.
Mr. OP and his neat new main attack, which launches extra suitcases.
Surge's absolutely wild instant max upgrade, complete with increased reload speed.
Bane, whose extra super kicks have much longer range. Oh. And he has more health, and he charges his super faster.
And the sushi samurai himself, Kenji, who has a super fast reload speed.
There are 60 Wasabi powers to unlock, but we aren't going to cover them all here.
So make sure to check out your fave Brawl Stars content creator to see them all in action. Wasabi powers are only available in game modes with the Wasabi modifier,
yeah, the
so don't
modifier.
stress if you aren't a fan of the green stuff.
To unlock Wasabi powers, as well as skins and other rewards, you will need to collect sushi rolls.
When opened, sushi rolls can give up to 8 different pieces of sushi rewards, including Wasabi powers, hypercharges, star powers, gadgets, skins, brawlers, coins, bling, PowerPoints, credits, pins, sprays, and icons. Damn, that's a lot of stuff to cram into a sushi roll.
Each individual sushi that you get from a sushi roll will be added to your sushi meter, which will unlock rewards the more that you progress.
The sushi meter is also the only way to unlock the Oni Kenji hypercharged skin during the event.
You can get sushi rolls from your daily wins, free rewards,
Kenji only
special
skin.
quests, daily contests, a club event, and from the shop. Every week, you can earn free sushi in a different way.
It wouldn't be an event without some form of club goal. And this time, all you have to do is eat sushi. I mean, collect sushi.
In a totally not reskinned mega pick called the Mega Buffet, you and your clubmate get 4 tickets per day for a week to play Mega Buffet game mode.
They really want
Each
you to
win
play
adds a
Mega
point
Buffet
to your
that
club's
badly.
own sushi buffet.
Every time your club completes a milestone, you can instantly claim your free sushi roll rewards without having to wait until the end of the event.
New game modes.
There are 2 new game modes in the battle for Katana Kingdom, Samurai Smash and Oni Hunt.
In Samurai Smash, 2 teams clash in 5v5 or 3v3 battles to see who can get the most points while fighting off samurai bots and the enemy.
Each samurai bot has a different attack and are hostile to both teams. Try to avoid getting caught between bots and the other team.
Oni Hunt sees 3 brave warriors face off against the hypercharged demon Kenji. I don't know what was in his sushi, but it wasn't good.
Oni Kenji has several different attacks, so you have to pick the best trio to combat them.
On the chapter that Oni Hunt unlocks, you will get 7 days worth of rewards, including sushi rolls, by beating 5 stages of difficulty each day. But beware, the last stage is harder than that guy in the horse in Elden Ring. Maybe.
The final game mode will be daily contests. Compete against 10 other players to topple leaderboard.
contests
The
are
top
bad.
8 players will win sushi. The bottom 2, You suck.
And finally, look at all the cool skins coming in the Battle for Katana Kingdom season. Kasa Obake Piper is the Brawl Pass skin, and her two chromas, Yokai Piper and Tsukumagami Piper, are the Brawl Pass Plus chromas. Please enjoy the rest of the skins while Drew and Marcio read terrible haikus under calming music.
A duo showdown. I see an Edgar on my team. I force quit the app.
When I play as Piper, why can't I hit any
Brawl
shots?
Pass Ash
Enemy
skin
Piper
recolor.
never misses.
Bad Angelo skins.
Great job, guys. The Battle for Katana Kingdom starts on the 1st of May. See you guys later.
Right.
The other brawler coming with the next update is Jae Young, the karaoke god. But he might be a bit delusional.
Jae Young is a bored middle-aged office worker who freaking loves karaoke. As soon as he leaves work, he heads to karaoke to sing his heart out.
Jae Young works hard and
melodies
plays
are
hard. He has two different main attack modes that he can activate to throw a different piercing projectile at anyone who will stop him from singing karaoke.
In party mode, he heals teammates. In work mode, he deals less damage but gives speed boosts to teammates and himself.
To change modes, you use Jae Young's super, mix it up. Activating his super also activates a corresponding buff. Switching to party mode will heal all nearby teammates, while switching to work mode gives all nearby teammates a temporary movement speed boost.
His 2 star powers, the crowd goes mild and extra high note, give teammates near Jae Young a speed boost and allow any attacks to do more damage once they have pierced the target.
His gadget Weekend Warrior deals area damage and increases main attack damage temporarily, and Time for a Slow Song lets Jae Young slow enemies around him and leaves trails of boring, slowing paperwork.
It's time to show you all who the real best karaoke singers are. Hit it, Drew!
I'm getting you back and I need you to show me you're my
Good random. You like
Gus's Spooky
reverse.
Pop drops spirits
Hey,
in all
Gus.
directions that deal damage to enemies and heal teammates.
Lily, Germinate.
Hey,
Her
Lily.
super can now bounce off walls and transport the enemy and Lily to the Shadow Realm.
Clancy, Recall of Duty.
Clancy.
His super paintballs pierce enemies, then quickly return to him, dealing damage again.
Ember, Oil Spill. Her super's oil area is increased
What
and
match?
the oil keeps burning for 3 seconds after being lit on fire.
Psychic Safety. Willow can't take damage while mind controlling an enemy
Oh,
brawler.
Our new Ultra Legendary is also getting a hypercharge on her release. With Ancient Energy, her Geisha aspect will now deal damage over time in the middle of her Fen Storm. And while in her Ninja aspect, Kaze gains increased dash speed and her marks instantly damage if the target's health is low enough to be defeated.
Brick. Tax rebate. Banknotes multiply at max range before returning, with the newly created banknotes returning after a delay. They also pierce the environment.
Kenji, All You Can Eat. He pulls enemies to the middle of his super, then reappears in the center of the X instead of the starting location.
Another new game mode? Yes, we're releasing a MOBA. No, seriously, we're making a Brawl MOBA game mode.
Welcome to Brawl Arena.
Brawl Arena isn't just another game mode, it's a completely new way to brawl, with in-game power leveling, towers, bot waves, a jungle filled with bots, and the Kaiju, who gives a team-wide buff. This mode contains all the core elements of a MOBA, but you don't have to wait for 45 minutes to lose.
Each match of Brawl Arena should take around 5 minutes, and there's no game chat, so you can't be toxic to other players after you win. Marcio.
Yes, the game is intense. Yes, it is more complex. And yes, it may not be for everybody. But most importantly, it's just really, really chaotic fun.
Being able to level up your brawlers in game leads to some really memorable plays. From solo pushes to team wipes, to an all-out brawl to take out the Kaiju and get that team-wide buff.
Brawl Arena will be arriving in the June season, which is Crush the Kaiju. It's a Brawl Tokusatsu. Shin Edgar is the Brawl Pass skin, with Drift Edgar and Masked Edgar as the Brawl Pass Plus skin.
Intergalactic Griff.
Yeah,
Mecha
Griff
Finch,
is-
which is getting 2 chromas, Crimson Typing,
skin.
and Mecha Chief Finch.
Kaiju Clancy. Yes, Clancy has not been forgotten this time. Tokusatsu Colette. Monstro Miko.
Anything else?
Yes! More skins! Witch Mandy, who is available as a
Oh.
Supercell ID reward,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
Street Shade. Support Brawl Esports
new
skins
Shade
with
skin.
this skin.
And a whole bunch of 29 gem skins. Firecracker Wizard Mike,
Whisked Mag,
Kansai Dragon Ball,
Secret Surge Viz,
Sandcastle Ash,
Bandito Lou,
Sunflower Rosa,
Grombind Hood,
Fruity Kaze,
Jamin Jae Young. Gadget icons are shown when a gadget is equipped. You can now also see a timer when the gadget is on cooldown.
And finally, when your hypercharge is charged, a purple indicator is shown. And then we need to do a free gift. Yeah, we just need to say free pin. There we go, done it.
Skin giveaway. Post the hashtag Brawl Talk on social media to enter the giveaway for this skin. Brawl Esports goes to America for the first time. DreamHack Dallas is from the 23rd to the 25th of May.
All right.
What did the sushi say to be?
I don't know.
Wasabi.
I get it. It's a good joke. Very funny. All right. So we've now watched the Brawl Talk. It's time to go back over and see what I missed, and I can talk more about my actual feelings on each thing, including the new rarity. So let's get started and talk. So yeah, this was seems to be a very interesting update for Brawl Stars. So I'm just gonna do quickly doesn't have the 0.75 speed. So yeah, Paula's here. She's back. She's guess she's taking a break from Squad Busters and whatnot. But yeah, our new rarity is called Ultra Legendary. Yeah, so they apparently each have like a unique gimmick about them. Interesting. So Kaze, she's part of Kenji's trio, and she's also apparently his wife. I mean, good on him. Good on you, Kenji. And she can switch between two forms, which is it's pretty cool. So she's got a geisha form and a ninja form. The geisha form, she can dash forward, and it's got a little sweet spot that you can hit to do more damage. And her ninja form, she can she throws I mean, they said shuriken, but it looks more like kunai. Either that or ballpoint pens or something. And they deal more damage to enemies that are closer. So she's kind of like sort of like a mix between like Crow and Leon in her ninja form. It's so that's interesting. Yeah, Ultra Legendary. I'm not 100% sure about the name. I mean, kind of feels like they just took like the chromatic rarity and then they kind of just rebranded it, but oh. But her super causes a. Sorry, I need to go back. I'm just rambling about like the silly name of Ultra Legendary. But super is called Fanstorm, and it covers an area, reduces visibility for anyone trapped inside, and damages when they leave. And she's also got star powers. She can slow enemies when she hits the sweet spot, and removes ammo from enemies trapped in their super. So I mean, those are kind of cool. Then her gadgets, the ninja aspect, increased movement speed after switching and invisibility. So, and she's got a big dash as her super, and it marks enemies. So it's sort of like Belle's super, kind of, and it also does damage to enemies after a few seconds. And star power, her first star power has a marked enemies do damage in AoE, and sorry, I need to slow down a wee bit. Waffling on too much. And so yeah, marked enemies deal AoE. And the second one gives all effects triggered when changing to ninja aspect to 50% longer duration. So you can be in ninja form for longer. Cool. And her other adds is one does healing and the other performs a dash. So yeah, they joked about 4 star powers, 4 gadgets, and 2 hypercharges. Great. uh, but yeah, if you unlock a star power and gadget for one aspect, you get them for both. So it seems like the gimmick for the ultra legendaries is that they have 2 forms you can switch between. Because I think that's what there's a very similar thing with Haeyong. I think that's how you pronounce. Or the Brawler coming in June. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I apologies if I have butchered it. I don't speak Korean. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'll wait for them to get back to explaining. One aspect you unlock for the other. And two hypercharges on release, each for one of their aspects. We'll learn more about that later. And now Paula has to go back to Squad Busters. Hurry up with that May update, by the way. And for May, we're getting a 4-part event. Battle for Katana Kingdom, and Ryan's back! Oh god, it's Ryan from the Brawl Stars. we got a we got a bunch of new skins. That Kenji skin is that hypercharged Kenji skin is so dope. I love it. And we got some sushi rolls. Those it's kind of just like it's kind of like new star drops in a way, and they give you wasabi powers, or it's like the mutations from the Godzilla events. But it I'm guessing more that I think about it, the wasabi is more like the monster eggs in the Godzilla event. There's 60 of them in total. Get different rarities: hot, extra hot, crazy hot, and inferno hot, or just inferno. The stew's that stew one looks crazy. If Shelly is a giant blaster where she basically just gets Frank's hypercharge as a super, and Mr. P's attack can you can kind of keep going. More suitcases, and Surge can just instantly max level. It's you can charge his super more and whatnot. Kenji gets insanely fast reload speed. Very cool. Yeah, it's 60 wasabi powers to unlock. And we're probably they're gonna have to check out content creators to watch. I'm probably gonna watch OJ's video on the wasabi powers and when that eventually comes out. So sushi rolls can give 8 different pieces of sushi rewards. So does this mean that do we get like all 8 sushi powers, or do we have to just get, or do we only get to pick like one? That's the thing I'm wondering. I don't think they've said it said it here, but maybe they might clarify it more. Also, the sushi challenge is the only way to get the Oni Kenji skin, which I mean, we'll probably talk about it later. But again, I sound like a broken record. Very dope skin. And there's also probably talking about some other stuff that I'm ignoring. I'm sorry. Also, the thinking manga. Just that thing on the right saying it's a new manga. It's very interesting. And get sushi rolls from daily wins, free rewards, special quests, daily contests, club event, and the shop. All right. So that's and yeah, it's also a club of we're also getting a club event for this. So I mean that probably I don't know if that counts towards in the Kenji skin or not, but yeah, we're getting another reskinned another reskinned Mega Pig event. They I joked earlier saying they really want people to play Mega Pig without them playing Mega Pig. It's like the Mega Tree event that we had the Christmas last year. This is basically just like that. It's, and you progress by collecting sushi. Eh, It's called the Mega Buffet. You get 4 tickets a week or per day for a week. And then there's a display games with the sushi modifier, and you get certain milestones and get free rewards and whatnot. And yeah, that's cool. New game modes. You get it's obviously the May update, 2 game modes: Samurai Smash and Oni Hunt. Samurai Smash, 2 teams can clash in 5v5 or 3v3 battles. See who gets the most points while fighting off samurai bots and the enemy. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And again, like new bots and whatnot. And it's also kind of a contest between you and the enemy team as well. And Oni Hunt, this is like a souped up version of Boss Hunt and whatnot. We fight a giant hypercharged Oni Kenji. So yeah. And you get different rewards for keep if we keep playing the game, but keep winning in the mode and whatnot. You also getting kind of getting contests back. That's kind of cool. Top 8 players get sushi. Bottom 2 get nothing. So you gotta get good. And we gotta talk about the skins. I didn't get much time to talk about the skins. We gotta talk about these skins. Casa Obake Piper, the Brawl Pass, it's gonna be the Brawl Pass skin for May. Looks pretty cool, and it's really interesting. The parasol she has is pretty sure that's like based off like an actual yokai from Japanese myth. I don't know I don't know what what the thing's actually called, but I know that in Yokai Watch there was a yokai based off it, and I know it was called Palisol, so I just gotta call it Palisol. And obviously it gets Chromas, Yokai Piper, and Tsukumogami Piper. I don't know if I butchered that or not. I apologize if I do. Again, foreign languages aren't my strong suit. But yeah, Piper skin looks pretty good. Cool. I also forgot to mention I did briefly talk about the Brawl P2W event, and that's currently going on right now as of recording. They did say in that there was going to be a giveaway where you could earn like a year's worth of Brawl Pass Plus for free. I don't know I don't think we've gotten any more info on that, but that's just something I just remember hearing. So yeah. But anyways, back to this the video. We get Cursed Kenji, the Oni Kenji skin. And Tanuki Sprout is very cute. Yeah, Wanderer Gray. It's little black and white samurai. It's very cool. So Tanuki Sprout is adorable. I love that it's just like a little Tanuki in a like a hot spring. The leaf is like a little sticky note for sticky note that Sprout has for his face. Shukuteki Tara. I did mention earlier for those in case you forgot, I did mention that I saw a thing on Instagram that had like a loading screen for Kenji, and I'm thinking that maybe it might have one of the seasons might have something to do with him. This Tara skin was also on the that loading screen. I was wondering maybe that probably something to do with very related, and it seemed like I was right. So yeah, it's, yeah, that's cool. Mm. And there were a couple other skins after this. Shinobi Ash. It's a recolor of the Ninja Ash skin that was in an early Brawl Pass. Tengu Angelo is that's pretty cool. So yeah, and the next season starts 1st of May. So yeah, that's cool. And the other new brawler, Jaeyong, that's his name, Jaeyong. Yeah, yeah, he's totally drunk. Like he's literally singing with a bottle on not he's totally drunk. We can all agree to that, right? And it seems like he's also got multiple modes as well. Oh, and he's got a little AoE thing, sort of like Buzz. Is two modes. Party mode, he heals people, and work mode speeds up his allies and himself. And his super is what changes each mode, and also gives a corresponding buff. So it's party mode heals all nearby teammates, and switch into work mode gives nearby teammates a speed boost. So yeah, I mean it kind of seems cool. And this or crowd goes mild and extra high note. It's speed boost and stacks to do more damage once they pierce the target. And Weekend Warrior, the gadget deals reduced damage and increases main attack damage. Time for a slow song lets Jaeyong slow enemies around him and through the trail of born paperwork. And hypercharges. Gus Spooky Pop drops spirits in all directions that deal damage to enemies and heals teammates, which that is absolutely that is very crazy. I'm just saying that. That like let's just like watch this again. And like look how many that's like 10 spirits that pop out. That is crazy. Lily, yeah, her super can bounce off walls now, which is crazy, and transports enemies to the Shadow Realm. I'll admit it wasn't quite what I thought Lily's hypercharge was going to be. I imagine it probably just get it was maybe good thinking it was going to act similar to just how her regular super works, but like after you hit an enemy with your super, it would spawn like two clones of Lily, sort of like Tara's shadow clones and whatnot. I thought maybe it would be similar to that, and then they would also attack along with you. But I mean, I'd argue you know this idea for Lily Hypercharge is arguably better. Here. But Clancy gets a hypercharge, which is not what I expected. And his paintballs pierce enemies and they come back to him. That's kind of cool. Amber, she gets a massive or oil just gets a massive area. It's like Frank's hypercharge range. Willow, she becomes impervious to damage while mind controlling enemy brawlers. Finally, I can actually play Willow without having to worry about the enemy team absolutely slaughtering me while I'm mind controlling an enemy team member. Uh, but and Kaze, she gets two hypercharges. Ancient Energy, Geisha Aspect now deals damage over time, or super damages over time. And the Ninja form, increased dash speed and marks instantly damage. And health is low enough to be defeated. Alright. And Griff, he technically gets like double the banknotes. And both of them like come back to him eventually. And Kenji, he yeah, his hypercharge is basically like his regular super, but also with like Tara's super mixed into one. So that's and he also reappears at the center of the X instead of the starting location. So you can so that's not like because like normally with Kenji you throw out the super, do the X thing, and then you go back to the position where you threw the thing, or you threw your supers. That's interesting. So yeah. And anyways, the MOBA game mode, the Brawl Arena. This is interesting. Mm, Completely new way to brawl. In in in-game power leveling, towers, bot waves, a jungle filled with bots, and the kaiju give the team-wide buff. Uh, and all the core elements of a MOBA. You don't have to wait for 45 minutes to lose. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's a jab at maybe like League of Legends or something. But yeah, this is very much like it very much reminds me of Pokemon Unite. Just more how I'm more familiar with more traditional MOBA games. But yeah. Each match in Brawl Arenas should be about 5 minutes long, and no game chat. So yeah, you can't be toxic to teammates. So yeah, and but yeah, they say here it might not be for everyone, but it's also really chaotic fun. I'd be happy to try it out. I'll certainly give it a try. Definitely it's definitely something a lot different than what you're used to, and it's coming out in June, and we get this skins for the June season. It's Shin Edgar. It's kind of like a sort of like a bug kaiju theme. It's interesting. I didn't think we were gonna get another kaiju season so soon, since we basically had the Godzilla season like almost a year ago. But I mean, I guess enough time has passed, and whatnot. But yeah, the Edgar skin, that's the Brawl Pass skin. It looks pretty good. Uh, you know, that's pretty good. I was getting Drift Edgar and Masked Edgar as color variants. Cool. Intergalactic Griff. Griff's finally getting he's finally getting a skin. It's been what, like 2 years since he got one, since he got a skin. So good for you, Griff fans. I was more waiting for Clancy personally because he was more recent, but you know, and he's a little superhero. Mecha Finks. Finks is getting a mecha skin right off the bat. Crimson Tie Finks and Mecha Chief Fink. Is the I have a question. Is the Mecha Chief version is that supposed to be a reference to Master Chief from Halo? Because if so, that's a pretty cool reference. But yeah, Finks' first new skin is a mecha. That's crazy. Kaiju Clancy. It's a pretty cool skin. Tokusatsu Colette. We didn't really get to see it that long. Hang on. Let me see if I can pause on it. And just give it a moment. There it is. It's probably the best look we're gonna get at the skin so far. I like it. It's cute. Definitely it's definitely a Colette skin. And I'm not trying to like sound sarcastic and say, oh, it's bad or anything. I no, I genuinely think this is a cool looking skin for Colette. I like it. I genuinely do. And there was a Miko skin as well, and I think that one looks pretty good. Maybe we can get another look at that. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Kind of more like an alien, kinda. But we're gonna yeah, Witch Mandy. And this is the Mandy skin based off the witch from Clash of Clans. That's cool. Maybe this will actually convince me to play Mandy because I I don't like playing Mandy. But yeah, maybe I will play Mandy. You know. Oh, getting a Street Shade. The I I was kind of I wasn't sure if Shade was gonna get a skin this update. I am also glad he has a skin this update. Look at him. Look at my baby. He's so cool. I think they were on maybe on about something with the esports as well. Let's give it a sec. Oh! The shade skin is is to support esports. Okay, Firecracker wins. Uh, sorry, It- hang on. Maybe if I changed it to point 0.5 speed, maybe I can actually you know properly pause and actually look at things properly. Yeah, Street Shade looks really cool. We got 10 29 gem skins coming out. Yeah. Firecracker Wizard Mike. That's pretty cool. So he's a little wizard. You're a wizard, Mike. Uh, Whisked Meg. She's got a little whisk for her gun. That's cute. You Kansai Dragon Bull. Not too sure what that's about, but it kind of looks like something out of Yakuza. To be honest, Secret Surge. This is it's it's that's Surge is a secret agent. That's kind of cool. We also got a Sandcastle Ash. I do think that's cute. Cute. I do like that Ash is getting a lot of skins more recently. I think that's kind of cool. Bandito Lu is very cute. Sunflower Rosa, that's pretty cool skin. Gromben Hood, love the pun. Fruity Kaze, that's pretty cool. Jamin Jeong, it's also kind of cool as well. And gadget icons this is their new change to gadgets. And you can now probably see the timer. You see a timer, or actually have like a number. You got a little number to show like how many seconds is on the gadget cooldown. So no longer do you have to you just have to watch the wheels slowly spin around and just wonder, God, how long do I have to wait till my next gadget? Now you can actually see with the number. So that's cool. Oh, and there's also something about the hypercharge. Hypercharge is charged. A purple indicator is shown. And I was not too sure what they meant by that, but maybe it's just more easy to see when you've got your hypercharge active. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. And there's also a QR code in for a free pin and whatnot. And Monster Miko was in the giveaway skin. And Brawl Esports is coming to America the 23rd, 25th of May. And yeah, that was the Brawl Talk. I'd say it's a pretty solid Brawl Talk all around. May and June are definitely going to be very interesting months for Brawl Stars. May mostly for the Battle for Katana Kingdom, the club events and whatnot, and June most certainly for the MOBA game mode that we're getting. That's definitely going to be very interesting. And I suppose we'll have to see how those go. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload made by me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.